Welcome back, everyone, to Chasey K Plays. It's Go Play a Star War here, and I think we're gonna finish it today. I hope we're gonna finish it today. But also, I'm exhausted. I've been doing yard work. My hair is too long, which is why I'm wearing this stupid bandana. Getting a haircut later, not today, but the next time I will have significantly shorter hair. And hopefully I'll be playing a significantly different game. Because I think we're close. I think we are close. Is this like the last dungeon or the second to last dungeon? I'm not 100% sure, but we are now inside the Temple of the Ancients. And it's time to go see what Malik's up to. It sounds like he's got some kind of new apprentice. That should be fun. And we also know that the Sith have infiltrated this building. So even though it was sealed off and hard to get into, we finally got in, but the Sith were in here first. So I'm gonna guess that we're not just gonna be able to open this massive door in front of us, and we're gonna have to go around.
No problem. Didn't work.
Yeah, door's sealed. There's no visible means of unlocking it. All right, well, let's go north. Temple door. Patrol droid. Okay. Storm it up. Anybody around here? There's another droid further down, but let's go in the store. Oh, Sith acolytes here. Wow, what am I using this lightsaber for? That's not what you're supposed to do. I guess. I don't know. I'm still like, look at this. I'm such a there you go. I'm such a Dex character. I've got 26 Dex. There's no reason I should be using a lightsaber whatsoever, but it feels weird to still be holding a gun. And yet, that is absolutely the best weapon we have here. That's not just our force powers, which are incredibly powerful, but we should be using the gun. When it was just me and thinking, I don't know, maybe it's more flavorful to have our lightsaber going on. It makes more sense to have, especially when we have people like Jolie and Jahani here, that we can go gun style. All right, we got a footlocker here. Anything good? No. Metal box that you can't open. Fun. All right. And there weren't any remains on that acolyte, were there? No. All right. Well, let's go down here. Take out this. Actually, let's sniper shot this guy. We brought the gun out. We might as well use the gun. Oh, look at Jahani. Nice. All right, the door. Some more friends. Guess that doesn't work on the droid. That makes sense. The droid can't go insane. But that works. Still just more garbage. I wonder how well a grenade build would work in a game like this. Seems like a real pain in the ass. Oh, Jolie with the choke. Alright, that's... I kind of don't want to go to more interior doors right now. Ooh, this guy had stuff on him. Well, kind of. Let's wait to go in there. I wanna open up all these other individual doors. Okay. Should probably also be using drain on some of these guys. Computer. Yeah, we got 64 spikes. We might as well use one. That's where we are. We're not gonna do that. The south room, there's a guy there. Bye, guy. One less guy to take out. East guard post. Ooh. Corrupt prototype droid targeting program. Sure, why not? That sounds fun. Wait, what? Oh, do we just not have the computer skills? Interesting. Can I log out? Can I give myself something that makes me better at the computer? That's security. Demolitions. This is computer use, +4. Okay. Let's try it. I gotta reslice the computer? That's lame. Well, this costs less spikes now because of the computer use, but I'm still not good enough. Oh well. Westguard, some other guys. Hey, these guys can auto-target each other. That's nice. Are they gonna target each other? Guess not. Armory interior. Okay. Armory exterior. Yeah, unlock that door. So that was the massive... Was that the massive door? Hard to say. Prototype droid command room. Nobody in there. No reason to blow it up then. Obelisk corridor. Uh-oh. Yeah, we don't need these sentry turrets on. Yep. I'm just gonna walk through a lot of this place. North corridor. Didn't really see anything there, so I think we're fine. Is that the one? That's the one we went through. And then the south corridor should have another droid or two. Yeah, it's fine. We can fight that one. I don't want to give up all of our fights here if we... And then I never like downloading the schematics because I like to know where I haven't been yet. But that is some nice XP. Let's also get a heal in here. And let's get back to it. I guess I will open this door now. These guys didn't attack me on sight. You might want to chat with me. I'm not ready to chat with you guys yet. I still just kind of want to look over the place. Rested droid. Yeah, sure. We have so many repair parts too. We haven't used any of them, so let's just do all this stuff. I also want to get my cool headband back on. Alright, you go have fun out there, bud. What was that about?
No problem. Got it.
Droid plating. A lot of droid stuff there. I guess this makes sense as like a place where a droid was being worked on. There'd be a bunch of droid stuff in here.
Got it.
Those are probably some pretty good things for an HK or a T3. Ah! Scared me. I think my droid's doing well. Ooh. Okay. Gotta... Is my droid messing up those Dark Jedi?
Who dares
No,
intrude
apparently
on
not.
our meditations? You know the penalty for... Revan, you are back.
Oh. I am Revan no longer. I serve the light and the Jedi Council now. No. Yes, the true Sith Lord has returned. Now bow before me. That sounds a little closer to what I'd say.
We have sworn allegiance to Malak. He has led the Sith to conquest and victory. Your time is over, Revan.
Malak told us what happened to you. The Jedi Council has stripped you of your power. You are a shell of what you once were.
You are not fit to rule the Sith anymore, Revan. Darth Malak will reward us greatly for destroying you.
Now, what was the point of that? What's the difference of these two just attacking me as soon as they see me and having a conversation that says, "Hey, you're back. I guess we have to kill you now." Because what would they have said if I picked the other option? This is just like a way to get dark side points. We're so late in the game. If you haven't decided if you're light side or dark side, I don't know that it matters now. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna make both of these guys insane, and then I'm going to yeah, I was gonna say death field them, but force them works better. Yeah, you guys are dicks. I don't think you know this. I'm Revan. You listen to me when I'm talking to you. Energy shield, lightsaber, power gauntlets, dark Jedi night robe. Okay, those are decent things. Okay, we have a master robe. Master robe, Keldroma robes. Yeah, those are pretty good, aren't they? Those are way better than the dark Jedi night robes. Why are there two different kinds? This one's blue. I need to see her wearing that. There are blue dark Jedi robes? That is interesting. But not very useful for our purposes. And then Sith power gauntlets might be better. Well, probably not for us, but strength +3 is pretty sweet. So that just gives you an extra point of strength. Does that help you? No. And that doesn't help her either. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything, but sure, Jolie, you can have the power gauntlets.
Your wish?
What?
Oh, I don't think I wanted to do this. Oh,
Revan, Lord Malak told us you still lived. At last, a challenge worthy of my skills. I grow so bored with slaughtering these mindless training droids. I intensified my training tenfold in hopes I would get the chance to face you in mortal combat. I am glad to see my training has not been in vain.
So maybe this is the apprentice. It's not. It's not the new apprentice. Force breach is probably pretty good on this guy too. And why don't we death field? Oh, he did resist that. That's interesting. Oh, he's choking me. Oh, buddy, I don't. Buddy. I'm gonna make you so insane when I wake up. Stop resisting! Damn it. This sucks. What if I sniper shot him? Maybe that stuns him? I have to wake up though. Wake up, wake up, wake up! Stun him! Stun him! Well, I guess they'll kill him anyway, but that was not as good of a fight as I wanted it to be. Also makes me feel real unsure about the Malak fight now, if and when we do fight Malak. He had some cool crystal on him, a Dark Jedi Master Robe. That'll be nicer on Jolie. Nerve Amplifier belts, Sith Power Gauntlets. Okay. So it doesn't actually help Jolie at all, but it's, dark, so better. And you can now put on the Sith Power Gauntlets, even though that doesn't do anything. Jolie, looking spiffy. I guess it's easier to see from this screen. I don't know if blue's your color, bud, but we'll go with it. Hey, a workbench. We can check out a couple of
What?
some of these crystal things.
No problem. Got it.
Advanced stealth unit, sonic nullifiers, Bothan perception visor.
No problem. Got it.
Powered battle armor. Some guns.
No problem. Got it.
Some more guns.
No problem. Got it.
Bunch of grenades. Some crap. The hell's this? Is this like a... I guess it's just another bench, but... Alright, well, let's see. See what we got. These are the 3 that are equipped. 4 to 18, 3 to 22, 5 to 24. So this is... Well, this gives another 1 to 6. God, it's so hard to evaluate these. They're all so pretty good. Fond is the one that's on here. That's the one that gives 1d6. Sabbath, I think, is one of the new ones we got. So that's attack bonus +2 and just a flat 3 energy damage. That's pretty sweet. We've had that before. That's just the attack bonus 3. Nexter is Keen. I don't think that one's new. This is just 1d6 to droids. This is 2d6 to droids. Bondar can do some stuns. Sigil we've seen before. We just have better ones than that. This is a new one. Attack bonus +3. Energy 1d8. Okay, that's just better. That's the last one we have. All right, so... And this gave flat +2 energy damage. So we could actually make this really sick if we... So now this one, because Fawn does 1d6, so why is... Wait a minute, when that wasn't on... Oh, okay, it's in the regular damage. So damage energy is 2 to 16 normally, and then when you put this on, it adds another 1d8 to it, so it's 3 to 24. That's pretty good. So that's really doing 4 to 30 damage. This one's really doing 4 to 30 damage. Well, no. It's 7 to 33 damage because of the extra damage physical. And this does 5 to 24. Is there anything on here that we don't need? Sigil. Sigil's that 1d6, which is pretty good. And that's just the flat 2. But maybe we put the... No, I guess that is probably the best one we got. It'd be nice to see who these are equipped to as well. This says restricted to light side, so this is definitely Jahani's. Yeah, I think these are fine. Nothing to do with these. When did we get these, though? 3 damage, for sure, and a 50% stun chance. If you put stuff in here... I'm just curious what this actually does. So now that's 3 damage, but then another +1 to 10 damage. And then 2 different stun chances, but one of them's 100% stun chance. That's kind of wild. That would require somebody hitting, though. That's also a DC 18, so maybe it's pretty easy to get out of. Alright, I'm going to take these things off. Armor. Armor doesn't really matter. And we already got everything equipped into those. I guess if Karth's Blaster ever gets used again, but it will not. We've had that from the very beginning. Alright. You guys happy with your lightsabers? Okay. Let's finish going around. One of you guys has, like, specifically powers that are good against droids, right? I gave one of you that. Yeah, you've got Destroy Droid. So why don't I lead with you? And just destroy droid. Yeah, look at that.
Sure.
Damn, Jolie! Man, Jolie, murdered those guys. Bunch of credits, some red crystals. Okay, nothing much there. Do we want to go down here? No, that leads to a new area. We're not done looking around here. Okay. Jolie earning his keep on that one. Oh, excuse me. I'm not allowed to touch Revan. Some med packs. Just getting a bunch of med packs, I guess. Turrets. Okay.
No problem. Got it.
Another computer. This is all the same stuff we've seen before. Don't need to do any of that. Let's
No
open
problem.
this door.
Got it.
Okay. Just kind of collecting crap. And that's where we already were. Oh, we destroyed... Well, we deactivated them. I guess we can still destroy them to get the XP.
Is what a Jedi can do.
I will be your doom!
Chill out, Jahani. We'll get there.
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
Oh, there's a dude here.
For the order!
Is what a Jedi can do.
Where'd that dude come from? They made a hallway that doesn't go anywhere and doesn't even have anything at the end of it. That's lame. Get me out of here. Okay. Did we deactivate these guys? I guess we did. Oh yeah, those are the two that were in here. They just came into the south. Alright, well. Just more garbage. Nothing important there. I guess I should insanity him. How's he getting poisoned? Who's doing that? Is that a Jolie thing? Maybe. Hey, they got a level. Skills. Street injury. Powers. Was that a kill? Oh, there's a plague, isn't there? Yeah, this is plague. Did we give Jahani plague, maybe? I'm not sure. I guess we'll give you force shield, just so we've got something more we're working towards. We could give you death field too. I guess death field. This is just +4 defense. I don't know. I guess that's probably better. And Jahani. Awareness and treat injury. Yeah, we gave her plague. That's why. That's why all that was happening. She's got force wave. Gave the higher speed, I guess. Energy resistance probably isn't too bad either. Yeah, let's do that. If she's just going to use supporting powers, that's not the worst thing for them to be able to cast.
No problem. Got it.
Another computer. Oh, did we overload this one? I guess we did. Okay. And that gets us back to the front, right? This massive door, which...
No problem. Didn't work.
Still can't open. Okay. But we do have a new opening that we can get to. That was down here. No, that's the workshop. It's a little further south. That makes sense, because this is the opposite side of where we came in. Okay. Temple catacombs. Some more droids. You know, buddy, I think that's your job now that you've proven you can do this so well. Damn. Should he, what's your scripts on? We have you on Jedi support. Okay. That's where we want you. We've got you on default attack. What's your charisma's only 15? His charisma's only 15 as well. So it's not like he's better. She actually has even better wisdom too. But she has the best power. Oh, I was looking at... We had all those green stats. It's because we had buffs from Jolie or Jahani. That's why we were seeing those other scores. Is Jolie still... Well, they're both wearing those gloves, so it doesn't matter. We can't change any of that. Deadly frag mines. So we got to put on our demo sensor. I don't think we'll be able to recover them. We have not done a whole lot with demolitions. But we should be able to disable them. Another Sapith crystal. Can't remember what that one did, but I don't think we'll need it. Oh no, not a random data pad. God, we gotta go find what that does. Okay. There we go. Novice Sith, such as yourself, cannot be trusted to remember even simple tasks, Acolyte. It is therefore prudent for your masters to explain themselves at length using very small words. The ancient sequencer on the lower levels can only be activated once all the sequencer tiles on the floor have been set to their active mode by walking on them in the correct pattern. Oh no. To make all the tiles the same color, simply walk the tiles in the pattern of an H. I trust there will not be another unfortunate incident like the last time. Simply walk the tiles in the pattern of an H. Okay, I guess we'll figure that out when we get to it. And we got to it. But do we, I guess we start on this? Okay, hang on. I'm not doing that yet. We got some storage cylinders. Also, that note had a capital H, not a lowercase, so that probably matters as well. Nothing else to do on the map, so I guess that's just where we go. So this is where we came in from. All right. Well, if you give me a room like this and you say an H, I guess it has to script you here so you don't accidentally walk somewhere else. So we will walk on these. Oh, it wants the pattern of an H. So we just have to find which tile makes that. Oh. Okay. That was stupid. Also, I'm in solo. Okay, it puts you in solo mode here. So the idea is that you'd eventually, like, each one of these changes the sequence, or changes the colors on here. But if you walk it in that specific H pattern, I guess it lights it up in the right way? I don't know. It doesn't matter. We did it. We did what they said, so we won. Ricotta computer. Nothing else in this room that I can see. Though it's dark as hell, so I can't really see much of anything. Alright, let's use the computer. Welcome back, Revan. It has been some time since you last accessed my database. I was beginning to wonder if you had been terminated. I almost was, but I'm hard to kill. I'm not Revan anymore. I'm Dando Bell. You recognize me. Yeah, you recognize me? Oh, I'm also wearing the demo gear. Damn, I need to switch that back. Of course, the builders constructed me with a full range of sensory input systems to complement my fully aware and self-sufficient programming. Your neurological patterns exhibit subtle yet substantive alterations to both thought patterns and information processing. These changes have been noted and recorded in my database. I'm not going to skip this one. Your database. What are you? I need some information. Yeah, what are you? I am a completely self-sufficient, autonomous, interactive database constructed by the Rakata to record and store the entire history of the species. However, since the collapse of the Infinite Empire, there have been few events worth recording, and nobody has sought to access the information stored within my database until you came along. Due to my system's ability to monitor and repair themselves, you will find all the data within my archives has remained fully intact. Please choose the topic you wish information on. All right, tell me about the Starforge. The Starforge was constructed during the apex of the Infinite Empire's power. A true technological marvel, it is an enormous space station that serves as both factory and battle dreadnought. The Starforge can mass-produce immense fleets with a minimum of time and resources. In addition, the Starforge also shares much of the same technology used in my own construction. In many ways, the Starforge is like a living entity. It feeds, it hungers, it draws on the energy flowing through all living things. What you called the Force the last time we were here. This ability to feed and consume the living energy of the Force is the key to the Starforge's power, but ultimately it was also what led to the destruction of the Infinite Empire. Okay, a couple things. One, I really don't like a supercomputer that just lore dumps at the end of an experience, whether it's a movie or a game or anything like that. I think it's really lame. Like, yeah, we've worked all this way to get to a computer that can tell me everything, or an entity that can tell me everything. But that sucks. That's a lot of telling and not showing. Not a big fan. Next, I've also just found the Starforge to be an incredibly lame MacGuffin that people are going after. This Starforge constructs fleets, I guess. Does it also construct the people to run those fleets? Like, does it make you an army in addition to just making you ships? It feeds off the Force? How does it do that? What does that mean? A lot of this stuff is not... It's not that it's not explained, because here it is, the game explaining it to you, but I find its explanation of this thing flimsy. And one of the things I hate about Star Wars is its ability or its lack of imagination sometimes to just hand wave something with, I don't know, man, it's the Force. The Force does it. And that sucks. Like, I don't need the Force to be a completely explainable thing, but I do need us to I need the Force to be a little bit better defined in some ways, so that we can't just use it as a crutch. Is kind of what I'm saying. I don't think we should just be able to use the Force as a power that keeps you from, that gets in its own way of storytelling, you know? I think stories are about characters and motivations and things like that. And for this game to hinge around this magical thing that's not really logical in the way that it works, but kind of just doesn't matter because it's really a kind of revenge story for you and Malik, for you against Malik. This is just kind of like a planet galaxy threatening thing that makes Malik seem scarier. I think it's unnecessary. I just really find it unnecessary, and I don't particularly like it. I don't like the Starforge. And I think they do better in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. Not much better, but they do better in building things that involve the Force and yet are not as beholden to the Force as this crutch, as this easy thing to point to and just go, I don't know. Well, if we call it the Force, then we don't have to actually explain it. Anyway, Destruction of the Infinite Empire, so I can ask, what do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean? The Rakata are, by nature, a cruel and savage species. The Starforge fueled itself with the hatred inherent in its own creators, and in doing so, it accentuated these traits within the builders. In your terminology, the Starforge is a tool of the dark side. It corrupts those who use it so that it can generate greater and greater amounts of negative energy to fuel itself. Would that not also be true about positive energy? I thought you said the Rakata were this... It doesn't matter. The builders thought they were strong enough to control this effect, but they were wrong. They became victims of their own creation, and eventually their hatred turned them against each other. Civil war destroyed the Infinite Empire, a lesson to remember. Only one who is immensely strong in mind and will can harness the power of the Starforge without suffering a similar fate. Alright, so I'm going to ask him something else, but... I think they're trying to hint that maybe it could be you. Maybe you could actually control it. And I think that's also a shitty thing. That if they're going to say power corrupts here, power corrupts completely, then Revan should also be subject to that. Because they're setting this up to go, oh, Malik's also getting corrupted by it. But you as the chosen one here could probably make it work. And I think that's lame too. You're supposed to want to reject the Starforge, but because this is a game about making choices and being light side or dark side, they're at least giving you the option to say, yeah, I could probably handle it. And because of that's the role of the character I'm playing, I'm going to choose that option if and when it's presented to me. But I still think that's lame to be able to have that option. You know, maybe... I could see some people thinking it's cool that we get that option in this game because that's not an option we normally get in video games. You know, usually the game will give you the answer. Well, it will tell you that you can't do that thing. But in this one, hey, it's freedom of choice. Players can do whatever they want. But I think that's overall ends up being a bad thing. Let's ask them something else. Due to my system's ability to monitor and repair themselves, yeah, okay. How can I shut off the disruptor field around this planet? The disruptor field was constructed as the Starforge's primary defense against enemy attack, and can only be deactivated from the upper levels of the temple. How can I get to the upper levels of the temple? My systems control the doors to the upper levels, allowing only those who are worthy of the Rakata legacy to pass. The last time you were here, Revan, I unsealed the doors for you. However, the subtle neurological changes I detected in you earlier likely caused a failure in the recognition system that would have opened the doors for you. He's going to have to test us again. I have updated my databases to recognize the new configurations in your mind, Revan. The doors to the upper levels will once again open for you. Okay, so it's just a reason that we had to go through this mess, I suppose. Better than him sending, 10 droids at us or something. To reconfirm we are who we are. Let's ask him something else. How we did that one already. Do you know anything about star maps? What does this matter? We've already found what we needed to find with it, but... The star maps were built on conquered worlds as a symbol of Rakatan dominance and glory. Each map showed the whole expanse of the Infinite Empire, with the Starforge at the center. When the Empire fell, the Rakata fled back to their homeworld. They sabotaged the star maps so the enslaved species could not use them to discover the Starforge or this planet. Okay. But I used the star maps to find this place. They didn't do a very good job of destroying them. But I used the star maps to find this place. I mean, he's going to say, yeah, but, they only left fragments in each one, so you had to find all of them because that's the only way to get the full picture. The star maps were created with the same technology as my own self-sufficient systems. Over the millennia, the maps have been slowly rebuilding and repairing themselves. As you informed me during your last visit to this world, the star maps are still in a damaged and incomplete state. It is not possible to locate the Starforge using a single map. However, the star maps have repaired themselves to the extent that it's possible to discover the Starforge's location by combining bits of data from several of the maps as you did. That is kind of what I said, but in an even more roundabout, stupid way. But okay. 10 Tell me about the history of the Infinite Empire. At its peak, the Infinite Empire ruled over 500 planets and was comprised of 10 billion Rakata soldiers, Rakata, and over 1 trillion slaves, whatever. But the glory of the Infinite Empire was built on war and slaughter. It was inevitable it should collapse upon itself. Conflict among power-hungry warlords escalated into full civil war. Worlds were ravaged and millions of lives were lost. Sensing the weakness of their oppressors, the slaves rebelled and overthrew their masters. And then came the plague. The plague? Its origins were unknown, perhaps the creation of an enslaved species, perhaps a mutation of a natural virus. It killed only Rakata, and it spread to every corner of the galaxy. Okay, I'll tell you in a second. The Infinite Empire crumbled into dust as the few Rakata survivors fled back here to their home world, as all evidence of their existence was destroyed by the species they once enslaved. But even hidden here on their secret home world, they were not safe. Millions died from the deadly plague. Many more died in the never-ending civil war. The history of the Rakata ended 20,000 years ago. Now they are nothing but a few scattered tribes descended from the priest and the warrior castes, still waging our never-ending civil war. Okay, the reason I was laughing here is I can just hear it in myself. Every time I say Rakata, I'm thinking of the cheese. And maybe you are too, just the way I'm saying it. I don't know how else I would say that. The Rakata, maybe. But I'm going to keep calling them the Rakata. Now it just makes me laugh. Also, just like another hand-wavy thing. I don't know, there was a plague. That's why they're all dead. Don't worry about it. I mean, I don't think that's interesting. I don't think what happened to the Rakata is a necessarily interesting thing. So it is very efficient to say, yeah, there was a plague. They all died. So, okay. I think we've asked him all this stuff, so I'll be going now. As you wish, please return if you find yourself in need of the information stored within my database. All right, let's get our cool headband on. And now... It's funny, you have to do a little walking puzzle before you get to talk to the computer. And now we zip all the way back to the front door. Like, at that point, just put an elevator in the computer room. Like, why? I guess somebody has the ability to... Maybe if they didn't sweep the entire area like I did, they can do it now.
Sure.
Yes?
Your wish.
I guess that only worked on her. All right, that's fine.
Yes?
Okay. This massive door, nobody can get through. There's just a robot on the other side. Jolie.
Yes?
God. My guy. Where are you? What are you doing?
Your wish.
What?
Okay. Malik just had to throw a couple plasteel cylinders up here just in case anybody showed up. Why was one empty? Come, open the thing. Okay. There's just a dude standing there. Oh, not a dude. Uh-oh. That's the new apprentice.
Revan, I knew you'd come for me. Malik thought you might be afraid to enter the temple again, but he doesn't know you like I do. Not anymore. Not since you've changed.
Quickly, Bastila, come with us. We have to escape before Malik arrives.
Escape? You don't understand. I have sworn allegiance to Lord Malik and the Sith. I am no longer a pawn of the Jedi Council.
No, Bastila, don't go over to the dark side. A pawn of the Jedi Council. What are you talking about? Both of these are very lame lines. I feel like my character would say something like, yeah, you were a pawn, but that's like your whole deal. Why switch now? That's the line I would want as a real dark side one.
Surely you know what I mean, Revan. Look at what the Council did to you. They turned you into their puppet. The same thing they do to all who are truly strong in the Force. They speak of the dark side as if it is something to be feared, but in reality their only goal is to manipulate those who are strong in the Force. The fear of the dark side is a tool to maintain control. Why do you think the Jedi forbid you and Malik from joining the Mandalorian Wars? They knew you would realize your true potential and break free of their domination. Malik has shown me how the Jedi Council have been using me the same way they once tried to use you. They've been holding me back because they knew one day I would surpass them all.
This is very funny to have a character who's been light side her entire life and has been dark side for, generously a week, maybe. And she feels like she feels like she has become head Sith and she knows everything about them. It's very much like you know one thing and you think that's the only thing you need to know. I don't know. No, I don't believe it. How could you betray us like this, Bastila? Lame. It's not too late, Bastila. You can still turn away from the dark side. Here you go. It didn't take long to convert you, did it? I always knew you were weak. That is absolutely what I would say here.
I resisted it first. I endured the Sith torments with the passionless serenity of a true Jedi.
It was a week!
In my mind. But after a week of endless tortures, I finally saw the truth. Malik forced me to acknowledge my anger and pain. He showed me the liberating power of these emotions. Then he made me see how the Jedi Council has denied me what is mine by right. The Jedi Council gladly used my battle meditation in their wars, but they still treated me like a child, like an inferior. They were jealous of my power, of what I could become. They wanted me to bow and call them master and follow their code and obey their every order. But all the while, they were exploiting my battle meditation for their own use.
That's so funny, man. The weak thing was a guess. Like, not even a guess. It was just like a joke on my part. Like, what's the meme? Like, oh my God, he admitted! Like, what are you doing? Don't be lured in by these Sith lies, Bastila. I am Revan, the Dark Lord. Bow down to me, Bastila. That's a little harsher than I'd want to say, but it's probably the one I can do. If you fall under Malik's control, you must die. Like, no. I'm like, if she got corrupted in a week, I could corrupt her in 5 minutes, right? I'm Revan. You bow to me, Bastila.
You used to be Revan, Master of the Sith, but no longer. You were simply a pawn of the Jedi Council in the Republic they serve, like I was, until Malik freed me from their shackles. A pity the power you once had is so diluted in you. You could have been as strong as I am now. Stronger even, but that will never happen now. With the power of the Starforge, Malik will destroy the Republic and conquer the galaxy. And I will be the apprentice at his side, after I prove my worth by killing you.
Okay, hang on. Again, this is the problem with a game trying to have a lot of choice to it, but also knowing that there's really only one path, and it's just the different flavors of how you go down that path. Bastila, this entire game has been going, dude, you're so dark side. This is so wrong. Like, this isn't how it should be. You're falling down that path. And here she just goes, oh no, you're a pawn, you're a puppet. Like, what have I done during this entire game to make you think I'm some puppet of the Jedi Council? I have been the most evil son of a bitch you've known this entire time. Like, this should be a conversation where she goes, huh, Yeah, no, totally. You are actually the darkest person I know. Maybe I should be following you instead of Malik. Or like, what took you so long? Yeah, I guess you could say she's being brainwashed by Malik right now, and she's justifying anything. But this game absolutely wants you and thinks you should be playing light side, which is very funny because I think KOTOR 2 assumes that you played a dark side Revan, and I think that is mostly just because that's more interesting to set up the events of KOTOR 2. It's still pretty ambiguous. Like, Revan barely matter. For as much as Revan matters in that game, what Revan does here and now doesn't matter at all. They will find a way to hand wave it and just go like, oh yeah, Revan was a real presence. And that's it. Like, Revan was crazy out there. Revan did some amazing things. No qualifiers on if they were good or bad. Anyway, we gotta probably not murder Bastila here, but at least stop her. So, what are we thinking? Let's do a little force breach, break whatever she's got, and then we can try an insanity. I don't think it's gonna work. And let's just go ahead and storm a couple times. Looks like Jolie is about to cast something too. Yeah, I'm into that, but ooh, she can storm. Okay.
You were stronger than I would have thought possible after what the Jedi Council did to you. Seems that Malik was wrong. The power of the dark side is not lost to you after all, Revan.
I draw my power from the light now, Bast. That is not true. Don't call me that. I'm not Revan anymore. I'm Dando Bell now. That is also not true. Now you see the power of the true Dark Lord. If I said that, Juhani would not be with me, but it's what I say, right? Yeah, now you see the power of the true Dark Lord.
Yes, Revan. I was there when you almost died in the trap set by the Jedi Council. I used the Force to preserve your life. We are forever linked by my actions on that bridge. The Council tried to exploit our bond. They hoped your memories would lead me to the Star Forge. But in our shared visions of the star maps, I also tasted the power of the taint within you. You deserve to be the true master of the Sith, not Malik. I see this now. Together we can destroy your old apprentice. Join with me and reclaim your lost identity.
Again, I'm kind of joking, but it really did just take 5 minutes. Not even that, to convince her, hey, years of Jedi training or brainwashing in what she's calling it to become a puppet of the Jedi Council. A week to break that and turn her dark side. And a 5-minute conversation for her to go, oh, I guess I should throw that ideology away too and just follow you. This girl does not know who she is or what she's supposed to do. But she also is not expressing any of that. And I guess it's just, you could make an argument for why she's doing what she's doing and try to turn it into a good character story here. That it's, it's her rebelling. When you get into something for the first time and it's so exciting and you just, become so passionate about it. That's Bastila. She's so passionate about things that she just learns. And now she's just learned that, oh, Darkseid's cool. I am so Darkseid now. Like, I am the most Darkseid. And she's playing it overconfidently. And now that somebody has shattered that for her, now she's just starting that loop again and going, oh, actually, you're the person I should follow now. Sorry. I was a little bit mistaken. I am so Darkseid for you, right? But that's not the case. What I'd want here is for her to break down. For her to have this fight. This fight goes off the same way. Maybe she is overconfident that Malik's there. That Malik's got this hold on her, but she's super into it. She's super passionate, and then I just flick her aside, and now she's totally broken. That I spent my life thinking this one ideology was the way to go, and then this Malik guy has broken that ideology, and now I think, okay, I've seen the error of my ways in my entire life, and now you just destroyed it too? Like, what am I supposed to do? I want her to have a crisis right now. And then for her to, like, hold on to anything. And then light side or dark side, Revan can come in and go, hey, I get it. Like, light side Revan comes in and is like, I get it. You're having this crisis of confidence. You've always been light. Like, don't... Malik was just using you here, but, like, this... You gotta remember who you are. And they weren't... the Jedi Council wasn't using you. They weren't exploiting you. They were helping you find the best part of yourself, and I'm also here to help you find that. You know, we're a team. I care about you. We have that bond. That's what light side Revan should say here. Dark side Revan can go, hey, I get it, man. You've been screwed over twice now. Once by the Jedi Council, who has been brainwashing you for decades, and now by Malik, who tried to show you a new path, and that new path didn't help you either. It didn't get you anywhere that you hadn't gotten before. I could help you. What if you just teamed up with me again? And will rule the galaxy? You know? Have I ever lied to you? And then have her find that that comfort in you and find that confidence again and go, yeah, you know what? You're right. You've been right this whole time. Like, that's where I think this scene should go, but it just doesn't go that way. She is just trading in one hyper-confidence for another hyper-confidence, and there is no acknowledgement that she has ever been wrong. It's just that a new right has been overridden, and that's pretty lame. Okay, I'm not Revan anymore. I don't even remember those days. Untrue. How can I reclaim my identity if I can't even remember it? Okay, we'll try that one, even though I don't like that either.
Your mind was too badly damaged to ever fully restore your memories, Revan. But your power, your strength of will, the essence of who and what you are, these things still remain. Once, long ago, you defied the Jedi Council, freeing yourself from their control. You claimed your rightful title of Dark Lord of the Sith. Together we can defeat Malik and take back what is yours.
See, she's doing what I should be doing for her. She's doing I can help you. You know, you're the one who's lost. If I help you, then we can be together. And it 100% should be the other way. I should be the one going, hey, I know you feel like shit right now, but there is a path, and that path is with me. So buck up and get in line, and let's go. This is I do not like Bastila generally. I don't like her even when I'm on the light side and when I'm trying to play this light side, and I think she's pretty darn lame on the light side or on the dark side path too. But this is whatever. And also, they need to be able to gray out some dialogue options for you at some point that, hey man, you are max dark side. You don't get to say turn away from this path, Bastila. The dark side leads only to destruction. Find another phrase that is a dark side coded conversation that says the same thing. It should be, no, Bastila, you don't get to come with me. You're beneath me. If the idea of this line is turn away from the dark side, Bastila, I should just be able to go, you're not good enough to be dark side. You need to stop. and say it in like a dickish dark side way. But whatever. So I'm supposed to say, yes, together we can rule the galaxy. And I'm like, no, I don't need her. It's as a dark side Jedi here, as the Dark Lord of the Sith, Lord Revan, it's sure, I'll take another pawn. Why not? It's fine. Like, you want to devote you want to be undyingly loyal to me? Yeah, I don't mind that. Not, yeah, we're the power couple. He shouldn't care. How do I know you won't betray me? Yeah, that's a better question.
It is your power that will keep me as your loyal apprentice, Revan. I swore allegiance to Malik only because I thought you'd lost the power you once wielded, but you have proven yourself in our battle. I see you possess the strength to destroy Malik and reclaim the mantle of Dark Lord. Now I see you will make a worthy Sith Master.
It's so stupid. Giving the option to say I don't trust you, I think I'll just kill you instead, though, is very good. And I wonder if you actually can kill Bastila here. All right, here's the deal. I'm not choosing this option. I'm gonna choose the one where she joins the team now as a Dark Jedi. But I do want to know. Kill Bastila KOTOR. Okay, here we go. Here's a forum thread. I'm very disappointed that none of the walkthroughs explain to you the choice of killing Bastila on the Starforge. For starters, bear in mind that unlike KOTOR 2, that doesn't matter. I was very naive about KOTOR. Oh my god, just dude. Found Bastila to be very annoying, and I still don't like her. Yeah, same, buddy. So when she turned heel and became Darth Malik's apprentice, I was hoping that I would have the option to offer myself. Sure enough, after you fight Bastila on the Starforge, you have the options to either convince her to rejoin the Jedi Order or tell her she's dug her own grave, and needless to say, I was thrilled with that possibility. Sadly, and believe it or not, I was playing as a good Jedi, and the actual ending movie doesn't reflect what I had chosen to do. Of course, I'm expecting a lot of you to come post what a horrible person I am, but I'm proud of the decision. Okay. So yes, you can kill her, and I guess that will affect not necessarily your light side, dark side. Well, I guess it probably would. I also like that just the way this this frame is. I'm Jolie now. Look at me. I'm Jolie. So we could kill her right now. And you know what? She probably deserves it for all the reasons I laid out. Like, if she is so easy to turn twice in a week, I'd say, yeah, I don't think I can trust you, and you should probably just be killed. But at this point, sure, we'll take you along.
Listen to me. The dark side leads to death and destruction.
Have you
I've
not
seen
been
the
listening?
horrors the Sith have unleashed on the galaxy. Turn away from this path.
Shut up, old man. Your time is over. The age of the Jedi and the Republic is no more. This is the age of Darth Revan and the Sith.
Don't do this, kid. I don't want to, but I'll fight you if I have to, even if it costs me my life.
Okay, so he's saying that. This is also very confusing. I think what this is, and this came out before Jade Empire, but this is a Jade Empire moment to me, because there is a time at Jade Empire where the big bad guy, well, not the big bad guy, but like the Darth Vader guy in that. Like, you're still gonna fight the Darth Sidious kind of guy, but he's got his own Vader. And so you bring that guy down to his knees, and he offers to join you, and the rest of your party goes, whoa, buddy, if he joins you, we're out. And so it's just you and him for the rest of the game at that point, which is very close to the ending, so you don't really need the rest of your party anyway. And I think that is what this moment is, and I wondered if that was going to be the case. But I think that is what this moment is. It's either me or Bastila or me and the rest of the team. But when it's me and the rest of the team, especially the way they put it like this, it's almost like the team's like, oh, but he's still light side, right? Like, what have I ever done to make you think I'm light side? Okay, I am the Lord of the Sith. Bow down before me, then you must die. Or you're right. I cannot do this. I reject the dark side, which would be incredible. Imagine playing this game for this many hours and then as dark side, and then going, oh yeah, you know what? Actually, you're right. I totally don't want to be dark side. If he makes me kill him, I'll kill him. I'm the Lord of the Sith. You bow down before me. I told that to Bastila, and I'm telling you.
A true Jedi would never bow down to the Sith. If this is your decision, I have no choice but to do battle against you.
Kill her. Rend her flesh. Show her the fate of all who dare stand against us. Embrace the power of the dark side.
Juhani, you're holding two red lightsabers. Like, you say you're light side, but there is no way. No, I will not kill my friend. I reject the power of the dark side. Death to the Jedi. These are the two options you get. That is crazy. That is crazy. I mean, yeah, we have to kill them now. But this is also very lame, because now it's just going to be me and Bastila the rest of the game. Yeah, screw it. Death to the Jedi.
Yes, the sacrificial blood will consecrate this ancient temple in the name of the Sith. With the death of the Jedi, the rebirth of Darth Revan will be complete.
This is also extremely... This is extremely Bastila running the decision. She's running the show here, and me just reacting to her. And again, that's not how it should be. If she's recognizing me as the true Dark Lord of the Sith, then I should be the one telling her what I'm gonna do. And they can make the dialogue work for that. You can give me dialogue options that have me lay out how I want this to go, and then have Bastila react to me. Maybe that creates more dialogue options than they want to create. Maybe it changes the way the story or the mechanics can work here, but I don't know. I think that's lame. Anyway, we can go in here and we can level her up. I don't know how many times we get to do that. We haven't had her on the team for a while. Give her kill. How many times do we get to do this? I don't know. We'll give her kill for now and then see if we can get her up to storm. No, we only get her one. She's got a double-bladed lightsaber, which does nothing, but we can give her 2 lightsabers later. That'll be fine. Anything else here? Sith power gauntlets, that's fine. Stealth 2 doesn't really help you. None of this helps you. You have shit for armor. Awareness +4 doesn't really help. I guess this is just the coolest looking thing. Yeah, you got none of that. Man, she actually just does kind of suck. She does have a Dark Jedi Master Robe, though. Advanced Adrenal Amplifier Reflex +3. Ooh, immunity to Mind Affecting. That's probably better at this moment. We're taking on these 2 Jedi. All right, well. Bastila, you're gonna help, right? Jesus Christ, girl, just punch somebody, do a thing.
Sure.
Let's make this. There.
You only get 50 experience for killing those guys.
You will have to disable the energy shield around this temple before we can leave. There is a computer here on the temple summit that has access to the power generators. You can also use it to disable the disruptor field that protects the Starforge. Otherwise, the Ebon Hawk will not be able to leave the planet without crashing.
I wonder who else can come on this mission with you, because this was Juhani and Jolie coming at some point and going, oh, before we got into the temple. Could you bring... I don't think you could bring HK to this fight, because HK would want to say, hey, I'm with you all the way. I'm just the Revan guy. Like, he wouldn't care. Canderous wouldn't care. Like, these two being Jedi... this is probably like a story thing that you could only potentially bring these two with you. Anyway, let's get all their juicy remains of all the stuff that we gave them at one point. Now we gotta redo Bastila basically completely. We really... God, that's ridiculous. A neural band. Neural band is... oh, the Verpine headband. There you go. Yeah. You already got Sith power gauntlets on. And then these lightsabers suck. That's the one that has a light side thing on it. Yeah, okay. 5 to 24 and the 3 to 24. Okay. There you go, killer.
What?
Well. Shut down the disruptor field, shut down the energy shield. Yep. Just do all that. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't know there was another cylinder back here. What would he have done without that computer spike, sonic grenade, and concussion grenade? This craft is too small for you and Bastila together. You will have to leave. You'll have to use the Ebon Hawk to leave. She said... Did she say that? So how could... Okay. This is very weird. So now when I leave... Can I also just go to the Ebon Hawk from here? No, of course not. So now I'll have to confront all my other party members. So Karth's not going to be too happy. Mission's probably not going to be super jazzed. The Wookiee owes me a life debt, so he doesn't matter on what he cares to do anyway. T3, HK, those are fine. Candy is going to be totally fine with this. Now can I go? No? Alright. I'm also going to put on my lightsaber again. I miss my lightsaber. It just looks cooler. This is the wrong call for so many reasons to take Bastila. It is like from just a pure mechanics perspective. I want more party members than just her. But and I also killed two of my best party members, my Jedi team. Look at my crew. Bastila doing a little power walk.
You're alive. I was worried about you for a minute there. I was sure that we'd never see you again once Malik got his. Wait a minute. Where have Juhani and Jolie been, though? Are they okay? What happened inside that temple?
I ever claimed the title of Darth Revan, bow before me. They didn't make it. I went over to the dark side, Karth. That's what happened. I've been over to the dark side, Karth. They didn't make it is such a fun line here. Because you can say that as a player with so many different kinds of intent. It does worry me a little bit about how the game would respond. I would want them to show sympathy here, like, oh man, you tried so hard to get Bastila back, but then we're just keeping them kind of in the dark on what we're doing. Or I just come back and I'm full dark side. I don't love being full dark side. I think Bastila is probably going to blow my cover here, even if I try to say they didn't make it. But we'll try. Hey man, they didn't make it. It was pretty sad.
What? What are you talking about?
The Jedi Council has failed, Karth.
See?
Darth Revan has been reborn. Together, we will destroy Malak and seize control of his fleet, then use it to crush the Republic. Juhani and Jolie would not swear loyalty to the new ruler of the Sith. They died for their foolishness. Now swear loyalty to Darth Revan, or face your own death.
Wait, what? No. We serve the Republic. You are no better than Malik. We'll never swear allegiance to one who serves the dark side.
Who's we? Like, do any of these other characters actually give a shit about the Republic? I don't think they do. If you resist me, I'll destroy you all. Only you serve the Republic, Karth. You don't speak for the others. That's the line we're looking for. Guess I just have to kill you all then. Yeah. Only you serve the Republic, Karth. You don't speak for everybody else here.
The droids will continue to serve you, Revan. They are programmed to obey their master. And there may be others who will choose to join us. The Republic is doomed. Revan has returned. Who will now swear loyalty to the second coming of the Dark Lord?
You're Revan. and I'll follow you anywhere.
My man.
It doesn't matter who you're fighting against. I'll be at your side. Mandalorians don't have any great love for the Republic anyway. Light side, dark side, it doesn't make any difference to me, Revan. I'll stick by you no matter what comes.
Mission, what about you? Zalbar, what about you? Not everyone is willing to throw their life away for the Republic, Karth. I'm interested. I wonder if... Now I also have to worry about a video game decision here. If I choose mission, does Zalbar not come? Or is this just like a list of dialogue options that I'll go down eventually? I think it is just the list. So let's talk to mission first.
I saw what the Sith did to Terrace. Anyone who serves the dark side is evil. Big Z and I are with Karth on this one.
No, mission. I am bound by the oath of my life debt. I must stand with Revan. My man!
Revan's a Sith, just like Malik. It's not betrayal if you break your life debt now.
If I go back on my vow, I am betraying myself, my people, and my ancestors. I cannot do that. Please, mission, join us. Yes!
No,
Corruptor.
Zalbar, I don't care. I won't help the Sith against the Republic. Not for anything. Not even for you.
You don't have to help the Sith mission. Not while I'm here. I see now it was a mistake to let you go into that temple. And I, of all people, should have seen this coming. First saw Kareth, and now you. I mean, I should be an expert on betrayal by now. No, but nothing you can say or do can make me betray the Republic. I won't join you, and I won't just stand aside and let you become ruler of the Sith again, Revan.
You don't stand a chance against all of us, Karth. I guess it's time for you to die. Yeah, you don't stand a chance against all of us, Karth.
Run for admission. Go, go!
Let him go. We have more important things to worry about.
I don't know about that.
Get to the Starforge and kill Malik. Then we can turn our attention to the Republic.
No, this isn't happening. It can't be happening.
You're all alone now, mission. Swear your loyalty to me. Go on, mission. Get out of here. We don't want you anymore. You should have run when you had a chance, mission. Now it's time for you to die, mission. Yeah, I think we're just in a spot where we have pressured her that she doesn't really have anywhere to go. This is kind of her only ticket, and I think she has to take it. And this is the real dark side stuff that I want. Like, that's... And I think you get to keep all of this, even if you do that stuff I suggested back with Bastila. If we had broken Bastila and now given her the confidence of being with us, I think it does make sense that she comes out now guns blazing that, actually, this guy fucking rules now. Like, we need to listen to that guy, and I'm here to be the mouthpiece of that guy. Like, she is my Paul Heyman to my Brock Lesnar at this point. That's giving her too much credit. Like, she is not the brains behind this. She is literally just the mouthpiece. It is... I don't like this analogy as much because it makes me into Hulk Hogan, but she is the she's the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, to my Hulk Hogan. I'm the one running the show, and you're just there to make it sound good. All right, you're all alone now, mission. Swear your loyalty to me.
No, I'm not just gonna stand aside and do nothing. You'll just have to kill me, but I don't think you will. I don't believe you've gone over to the dark side. Not totally. I don't think you'll kill me. Not if I don't attack you first.
That's... Oh, God. This is good stuff. This is the good dark side stuff. Also, if I was going to say, if I already defied Karth, what makes you think that I wouldn't defy you? But I do hate Karth. So maybe I would turn light side just for mission, but not for Karth. This is very, very dark side, though, to say I won't kill you, but Zalbar will if I tell him to. You're wrong, mission. I'm the Dark Lord now. Taste my wrath. No. This is that good shit. I won't kill you, but Zalbar will if I tell him to. I have sworn a life debt to you, Revan. I will serve you as long as I draw breath. I will not break my vow, but you cannot ask me to turn on my best friend. Can I, though? Can I not?
Looks like you'll have to do your own dirty work, Revan, if you've got the guts.
Ooh, I could just force persuade. Oh, and I'm not even force persuading her. I'm force persuading Zalbar. Oh, man. Oh, that's sick. You swore a life debt to me, Zalbar. You'll do as I say. Fine, I'll just kill you myself, or I kill you both. This is also interesting. Oh, this is good. You swore a life debt to me, Zalbar. You'll do as I say. I have no choice. The life debt is greater than any single life. It is a solemn vow of my people. Oh, no!
Revan can't force you to do anything you don't
I didn't
want
skip
to.
that one. It just skipped it for me.
Mission.
Mission, forgive me. Strike her down.
Please, Zalbar, don't do this. Please, no.
Why was he stunned? Did his attack like actually stun her?
Lord
That's
Revan.
funny.
You were as ruthless as Malik ever was. Quickly now, we have to get to the Starforge and destroy the usurper.
That's sick. That's sick, though. With these ship parts, you may be able to repair the Ebonhawk's hyperdrive. Who's going to drive the ship, though? I guess HK could probably do it. Can I look over... Well, I could make Basila's double blade better, but there's kind of no reason to. She didn't have that before, right? Yeah, but there's no reason to work on a double-bladed lightsaber when the single blades have just so much more strength in them. The only question is, do I rip out any of these things? Solari that's the light side alignment one, so that doesn't help us here. And it was just a sigil. We have sigils everywhere else. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Ooh. Upgrade the Baka blade. What is my team right now? I guess I can't look at it yet. All right. Do I have to go to the... Can I just go to the map? Ebonhawk is no condition tied. You can just... Okay. So now I guess I have to go back to... Do I go to the engine room? Do I just talk to T3? Yeah, hyperdrive. Here you go. Hyperdrive has been repaired and is functioning properly. There you go. Easy enough. You can skip that prompt, please. There you go. All right. Starforge system. Well, we were at the Starforge system. We can just go to the Starforge. Oh, it also doesn't let you literally go anywhere else. That's funny. This space station is of an unknown configuration and has no entry in the Republic archives. All right, let's go. HK, you're driving. This episode's gone on longer than I wanted it to.
The Republic fleet must have got the message Karth sent as we were crashing onto that planet. Maybe we can use their arrival to our advantage. If Malik is distracted by the attack, we should be able to get in close enough to dock on the Starforge and hunt the Dark Lord down.
This is Admiral Fawn Dodonna to the Ebonhawk. Do you read us?
Admiral Dodonna, this is Bastila Shan of the Jedi Order. We are receiving your transmission.
It is good to hear your voice, Bastila. We had thought you were lost to us. Karth's transmission reported that Malik had taken you prisoner.
The Jedi sent to rescue me from the Dark Lord did their job well, though I am sorry to report Karth did not survive the mission.
His loss is a great blow to the Republic. We could have used him in this battle. We were about to pull back. We're taking heavy losses against the Starforge.
Don't pull back, Admiral. You have to attack the Starforge now. Otherwise, the Sith will use its power to destroy the Republic.
I'll try to press the attack, but we can't hold out much longer. Not unless you can use your battle meditation to turn the tide. This is Master Vandor. A number of Jedi Knights have joined our fleet under his command.
Bastila's power could help you win this battle, Admiral, but it will mean nothing if Malak escapes. Destroying the Starforge is secondary to stopping the Sith threat once and for all.
What are you proposing?
A small squadron of Jedi Knights in snub fighters could penetrate the Sith blockade and dock on the space station. If they can find Malak, we can end the threat of the Sith forever.
I'll order the fleet to press the attack and provide some cover for your fighters. But what if Bastila and her battle meditation?
Bastila, you and the Padawan should join us. We will need the combined strength of our entire order to defeat Malak.
As you wish, Master Vandar.
And may the Force be with
Okay. So we're just going with this then. So I get, yeah.
Even Master Vandar did not realize you've reclaimed your identity as the Dark Lord. The Jedi strike team and the Republic forces will provide the perfect distraction as we hunt down your ex-apprentice. And once we have slain Malak, I can use my battle meditation and the power of the Starforge to crush the Republic fleet. All our enemies will be destroyed in a single glorious day.
All right. It's a good plan. So, at least one of these council members has to live for KOTOR 2 to still work. Forgot exactly how that works here. We'll see, I suppose. We're not going to play this part today. I think we're going to get off the ship here, and we're going to call it, and then we will actually finish this game up next week. I just don't want to... I feel like if we play this, it's going to probably take another hour and a half, and then that makes this like a 3-hour-long video, and I'm just not willing to do that. All right, let's hit a save here. Well, you know, we some good things happen, some not so good things happen. Yeah, okay, we saved it. Yeah. Bastila's back. We've got some other friends here. We've lost our other Jedi friends, though. I don't think we need them. I think Bastila and Candy are probably going to do just fine here. Oh, the Zalbar, man. Coming through. Can I talk to you about that? Is there something you want? How do you feel about me being Revan? Making you kill your friend. You rescued me from the Gamorrean slavers. It does not matter to me if you are called Dandobel or Revan. I have sworn a life debt to you. I will stay with you to the end, Dandobel, and I will judge you on your actions as I see them, not on a history I've never known. Yeah, buddy, that's probably what you said before I made you kill your best friend. Oh, well. All right, that is Go Play a Star Wars. We are so close. I almost want to promise you that next time we will finish this game, but I'm pretty darn sure we will finish this game next time. And that's exciting. But until then, go check out some of the other things that I do. Links are in the description. I've got the Casual Hour that I do with my good friend Bobby Pease. I've got Pilot Program, a podcast about television shows that I do with my good friend Pierce Crochane. I've got Common Knowledge, which I don't think is in the description, but that's a Magic the Gathering YouTube channel I run as well. MTG, or Common Knowledge MTG, if you want to go search YouTube for that. I probably won't put it in the description. It's, you know, a different thing. But go check out any of those things if you'd like to. And otherwise, I will see you next week for, fingers crossed, the conclusion of a Star Wars Knights of the Republic and Go Play a Star Wars. Till then, see ya.